Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm super excited as always because this topic is something that I've grown from. I don't know if you understand. This is something that I've experienced, and this is something that I'm still learning and getting better at every time. So I just want to come and share my experience with you guys, give you tips and tricks as usual on how to be confident in front of the camera, how to be confident, how to be comfortable on camera. So that's the topic we're going to be talking about today. If it's something you want to learn from, if it's something you want to know one or two about, then you need to keep watching. But before then, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've not. Please, subscription is free. Just click on the red button down below and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be notified. And if you've subscribed to the channel, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, and give this video a thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. So without talking too much, let's get into the video. I'm going to give you is to do something you love. Okay, for example, if you love to cook and you come online, it doesn't have to be YouTube, it could be any other social media, I don't know, any other social if you love to cook and then you come on here, be it YouTube, any other social media platform, and you're cooking, you will love it because this is what you love to do. You'll be confident, you'll be comfortable, you'll be relaxed doing it. But if cooking is not what you love to do, and then you're doing something, you're forcing something, you will not be comfortable, you will not be confident. So the first thing is to do something you love. Do something you love. By doing what you love, by doing something that gives you joy, by doing something you have passion for, it will just come out effortlessly. It will just flow. You will not struggle with it, and that will make you confident and comfortable in front of the camera. So that's the first tip I'm going to give you. When I started my YouTube channel, I was not confident at all. I was so shy. Till now, I'm still a shy person, but then I improved because I started doing things I loved. I didn't want to just give up on YouTube because when I posted that video, I didn't do any other video again for like 3 months before I came back, because I talked to myself that, okay, this is something you love, this is something you really want to do, so just develop yourself and come back and do it. So that was what I did. I came back, I worked on myself a little, I came back, and then I started doing it. I started putting in the effort, and I started doing things I love, and that improved my confidence in front of the camera. So in summary, do what you love. When you do something you love, you'll be comfortable and you'll be confident in front of the camera. Another tip I'll give you is to practice. You cannot imagine how many times I've practiced before I finally filmed this video. Like I practice a lot. Even before I come on camera, I stand in front of the mirror and I practice. While I was doing my makeup, I was like saying what I will come on here to say. So you need to practice. You can even do a rough filming. Just quickly film something, watch it, see how you're sitting, see your body posture, look at your body expression. You know, let me tell you something, nobody is perfect. Even all the big YouTubers, no one is perfect, no video is perfect. And don't put yourself under so much pressure that I want to create a perfect video. There's nothing like a perfect video. So all you need to do is to practice. The more you practice, the more you're becoming familiar with this space, the more you're becoming familiar with your camera, the more you're becoming comfortable. So if you are not someone that already has an inbuilt confidence and you are trying to build your confidence, you need to practice. You cannot just sit down and think, oh, okay, let me watch this girl, this person is comfortable, this person is confident, and then you feel like all of a sudden you become confident. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to practice. Like for me, I'm still having issues vlogging, because when you sitting down to make a video is different from you vlogging when there are lots of people and you're carrying your camera. It's really difficult, but I'm still working on that and I'm getting better at it every day. So what you need to do is to practice. I cannot overemphasize that. Practice. Use your mirror. You can tell your brother or your sister to sit in front of you and assume they are the one, or the person in front of you is the person you're talking to. Just use somebody to practice. You can use a fan. Just keep a fan in front of you and feel like, okay, this fan is the person, and then you practice, and with that you become more confident and you get comfortable as time goes on. Another tip I will give you is to feel good, look good, feel good, smell good, be comfortable, you know, do all those good things that makes you feel comfortable and good. And when you feel good, even from the inside, you know, it can tell on the outside. So what you need, if you need to make your hair, you make your hair. If you need to put on some makeup, you put some makeup. If you need to wear a wristwatch, whatever, smell good. I came here to film, but I did all of this. I did all of this. I sprayed my perfume because it smells so good and it makes me feel so good, makes me feel so comfortable, makes me feel so confident. So feel good. If putting on that nice shirt will make you feel good, and by feeling good you feel comfortable, by feeling comfortable you feel confident. So if that dress will make you feel confident or comfortable, put it on. If that hair will make you feel confident, put it on. Just do whatever you need to do. If even wearing a shoe to sit down to feel will make you feel comfortable, do it, because with comfort comes confidence. So feel good, smell good, dress well, feel comfortable. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, do that thing before you come in front of the camera. So that's another tip I would like to share with you on how to build your camera confidence, is to feel good, smell good, you know, all of that good stuff. Just do it so that you feel comfortable, and when you're comfortable, you're confident. That's another tip I'll give you. Another tip I'm going to give you is to have bullet points. Yes, what I mean by have bullet points is, if you have a topic you want to work on and you feel like, okay, you forget some of the points, you can jot it down. For me, I have my book. I just jot down points, so that when you come on here, in case you're talking and then you forget something, you can quickly look down at your book, pick up, and then continue what you're saying. I'm not saying you should come here and write words back to back. You can see from my, I don't know if you can see, but from my points here, I have my number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are just key points, so that when I see this, I'll remember what I want to say and I will say it. And then the other points I gave you by practicing doesn't mean you just come in and be looking at your body and like say the things you want to say when you're making the real video. Just keep saying it. By so doing, you will not forget. Don't cram and come here and be pouring everything for us. Let it flow from within. This is something you know about. When it comes to confidence, I've been a victim of it, because I was never confident before. I was a shy person. Like, I'm the shyest person you can ever know. Like, hey God, till now I am still shy, but I've been working on myself. So what was I saying? You see, what was I saying? Oh God, I've forgotten. That is why you should have points. You should have your bullet points. Okay, I was talking on bullet points. Okay, so have bullet points. Now I've forgotten what I was saying. I just looked down and I remembered that I was talking about bullet points. So you see, that's why it's good to have bullet points. Have your bullet points, my darling. You are not a dictionary. You are not who will I use as an example now? I don't know, but just have your bullet points, so that whenever you're talking and you forget something, you can just look at it, pick your points, and continue. Or probably not even when you've forgotten something, when you just have a lot to say and you just want like a little reminder, you can do that. But if you feel like, okay, fine, I know everything, I don't need bullet points, I can say them good and fine, just do you, my darling. Do whatever makes you comfortable. Just do what works for you. This is what works for me. I'm not saying you must do it. If you can film, if you can just flow without even having bullet points, that is good and fine. So having bullet points is very nice. It's very nice. It helps a lot. For me, it helps me. So that's another point I'm going to give you. Now moving on to the next point. The next point I'll give you is to be knowledgeable about the topic you want to film. Yeah, this is very important, because if you're not knowledgeable about a topic, I don't know how you want to film it. Say for example, you want to film a video on how to, okay, let's say you want to make a video and the title of the video is how to film with a Canon something 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 with a camera you don't even have. How is that even possible? Like, you're not knowledgeable about enough. You might go online and do your research and all of that, but you're not knowledgeable enough. Do you understand? If like you have the camera, for example, now if I want to film a video on how to film with my iPhone, I can do that because I'm using an iPhone to film currently. But me coming here to say how to film with a Canon something something something, it doesn't make sense. Do you understand? So it's good to film a video you are very very knowledgeable about. Like, do your research. Sometimes it's good to have practical examples safe, like maybe something you've experienced or something you've seen, you know. Don't just go and pick topics that you have no idea about. There are some topics that you can do your research, you make yourself very knowledgeable about it, then you can come here to like film your video. So another tip I'll give you is to do your research and be knowledgeable about a topic before you come and start filming. By so doing, you'll be confident, you'll be comfortable because you are talking and you know what you're talking about, you know what you're saying. You didn't just cram it or you understand, you know this thing very well. But when you're not knowledgeable, you just be everywhere, you just be saying rubbish. So be knowledgeable about a topic before you come to film it. Another tip I'm going to give you is to not judge yourself. Yes, no matter how confident you are, no matter how comfortable you are, at some point you make mistakes here and there. Let me tell you something, it's not everything YouTubers film they post. There are points where they trim, there are points where they delete some things, you get some joints, like there are different things going on when it comes to post-production. That is when you're editing your videos. So many YouTubers remove some things because there are lots of mistakes in that video. Nobody is perfect, so don't come and judge yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't feel like, oh god, my video is not as smooth as this person's own, or I'm not eloquent like this person, or I'm stammering, or you know. Don't do that to yourself. You will grow, you will improve as long as you are consistent. Okay, the last tip I'll give you is to always focus on the camera lens. When you are filming and you want people to know that you're confident and you're comfortable, is by looking straight into the lens. But if you're looking down like this, or you're looking away, or you're acting somehow, or you're like always staring away to make them know that you're shy or you're not confident. So whenever you're filming, just always look at the camera lens. And if you cannot look at the camera lens, you can look at someone that is standing maybe in front of you, the same direction with the camera lens, or an object or something. Just focus your attention on anything that is directed towards the camera lens, or better still, just look straight into the camera lens. It makes you look so confident, it makes you look like you know what you're actually doing, and it makes you look comfortable as well. So that's the last tip I'm going to give you, and then I'm going to quickly make a recap on everything I said. The number one thing I said was for you to do something you enjoy doing, or film a video you are comfortable doing, or film something you love to do. So if you love to cook, don't force another content, don't force yourself to do makeup or something else just because someone else is doing that. You'll not be comfortable in that area. But if you're doing something you love, you'll be very very confident and comfortable, and when you come to speak on camera, people will know that yes, you actually know what you're doing, you actually know what you're saying. The second tip is to always practice. I said that before I start a video, I practice. When I record something, I'll quickly look at my phone and check it, and then I know where I'm making mistakes, I know where to adjust, I know what to do next time, I know what not to do. You can also practice with your mirror. You can also stand in front of your friend and practice, or you bring your younger brother or your sister, and if there's nobody around, you can just stand in front of a standing fan and assume the standing fan is a person, and then you practice that way. And then the third tip is to always feel good. If putting on makeup will make you feel good, make you feel confident, do it. If making your hair will make you feel confident, comfortable, spraying perfume, putting on something nice, putting on your jewelry, whatever makes you feel comfortable, because when you feel comfortable, you feel confident and also feel good, not just from the outside but from inside. If you're sad, you cannot come online and then you make people look like, oh, you're so confident and you're comfortable. Feel good from inside, it will show on the outside. So that's the third tip I said. And then the fourth tip is to have bullet points. Like, You don't know it all. No one is perfect, so just have your bullet points. Like I said before, I always write my points down, so whenever I forget something, I can quickly look at my points, pick it up and continue. I'm not saying you should write everything down and come here and be reading it to us or giving us word for word, or you cram everything you want to say, but always have bullet points so that when you forget, you can look at it and then you continue. No one is perfect. And if you feel like you can do it without bullet points, good and fine. Just do you, do what works for you. And then the fifth thing I said was to be knowledgeable about a topic before you come online to talk about it. When you're knowledgeable about a topic, you are speaking, the way you're speaking, people will know you're confident. But when you're not knowledgeable about something, you just look somehow. So do your research. If you want to talk on a topic, go online, check what other people have done, do your research very well, get lots of information, and then you come here and make your video to make you feel comfortable, and people will know you know what you're saying. They will see that confidence when you're speaking. And then the sixth thing I said is, do not judge yourself. No one is perfect. You will make mistakes, but you will always improve. So don't judge yourself, don't compare yourself to anybody. You're not that person. So always do you. Just start gradually. You see, you keep improving every day. So don't be too hard on yourself. Whenever you make a mistake, just look at it. Okay, fine, I made this mistake. Next time I'll try to do better. So that's another point. And then finally, the last point is to focus on the camera lens. When you look straight into the camera lens, we'll know that yes, you're confident and you know what you're doing. And with these tips, I've come to the end of my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a thing or two. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments in the comment sections. If you have questions, leave it in the comment section. If you have suggestions or videos you would like me to do on this channel, please leave all of that in the comment section. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be notified. And thank you so much for watching my video again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.